We're just coming out of our dry season. It's called the build-up here in Australia, particularly in the Northern Territory. It's hot and muggy, and sometimes we get the showers just before the onset of the wet season. During the dry season, everything looks dry and parched. But come the first rains, the trees look green again. The grass looks greener. The flowers begin to bloom, and everything comes back to life. Water is so essential. And the songs that we've been singing today all are based on the theme of water and God's life-giving water. The first song was Water from the Rock, how God gave the children of Israel a wonderful miracle. The second song was I thirsted in a barren land, and I said that we are much like the woman at the well, who was thirsty not just for physical water, but spiritual water, and Jesus gave her just that. This third song was written by Bev Lowry. For those of you who are familiar with Christian music, Mark Lowry belongs to the Gaither Vocal Band and is a singer-songwriter in his own right. His mother was a professor, a really accomplished educator. She had quite a time raising Mark, and Mark used to tell hilarious stories in his comic sections before he would sing a song. But through it all, Bev Lowry knew that she wanted to raise her children to honor and love God. Often she would contemplate about stories from the Bible, and that would inspire her to write beautiful songs. This next song, once again, was inspired by that Samaritan woman at the well. But it was also inspired by the last few hours of Jesus' life. Jesus had offered the woman at the well life-giving water, but now he hung on that cruel cross of Calvary. There, bruised and beaten, he said, I thirst. The soldiers mocked him and scorned him. And then one of them took a sponge, a hyssop, dipped it in vinegar, and shoved it in his face almost. Jesus tasted it, but couldn't drink it. There was the Son of God, the one who had created everything, the rivers, the seas, the oceans, and yet he couldn't get a drink of water. He paid that price on the cruel cross for you and for me. The invitation is open for all of us to accept his love, his forgiveness, and to enter into the kingdom of heaven that he is preparing for each one of us. So I'll invite you, if you know the song, to join with us, and if not, possibly this will be another beautiful song that you can learn. I thirst. One day I came to him, I was so thirsty. I asked for water, my throat was so dry. He gave me water that I never dreamed of. But for this water, my Lord had to die. He said, I thirst, yet he made the rivers. He said, I thirst, yet he made the sea. I thirst, said the King of the ages. In his great thirst, he brought water to me. Now there's a river that flows as clear as crystal. life-giving love. He said, I thirst, yet he made the rivers. He said, I thirst, yet he made the sea. I thirst, said the King of the ages. In his great thirst, he brought water to me. Let's sing that once more. He said, I thirst, yet he made the rivers. He said, I thirst, yet he made the sea. I thirst, said the King of the ages. In his great thirst, he brought water to me. In his great thirst, he brought water to me. Remember, Jesus gives to us the water of life. Let us drink of it freely. Take care and God bless.